And now it's time for the Eliminator RC Tip of the Week.
Hi, I'm Ryan from Eliminator RC. This week's tech tip is going to be installing steel axles the right way. We're going to show you how to build them and install them and get them working right. What you're going to do is go ahead and disassemble all the packaging and lay out all your parts on a clean rag. So what you got to do is you got to wash everything off that's going to be Loctited, because if you don't, the Loctite won't actually stick. And you have to Loctite metal on metal parts, otherwise vibration from the driveline will cause the screws to fall out, you'll get frustrated, and you won't be able to drive your truck until you get more screws. Give everything a nice spray. Get the rag all wet, and what you do is just roll your screws around. Now that everything's all cleaned up, we can go ahead and start our assembly. It's very important you use blue thread lock, because if you use red, it's permanent and it won't come off that easy and you'll have to apply heat. Blue is supposed to be semi-permanent and it comes off pretty easy, but it won't come off on its own power. You notice we have two different size set screws here. The big ones are for the tumblers of the CVD, and the four small ones are for attaching the CVD ends onto the truck itself. We're going to go ahead and install it, and make sure you can see the hole through the slot on the CVD end. Now we're going to take our CVD end, and again, if you notice it has a hole in it as well, you got to line all the holes up. Now with our pin, you notice there's a little flat spot on it. That's designed to tighten against the set screw to hold it in place. So when you're installing it, make sure it's facing the screw. You've got to make sure you tighten it, but not too tight that you break your Allen key or break the pin. And if you look, your CVD is assembled properly. Now we're going to go ahead and assemble the other side of the CVD. MIP supplied us with some orange grease here, just to help lubricate the metal parts. Just apply a little bit on the slider shaft, just to help it for when it does need to move in and out. Now that it's all in and we worked it in, it's got just a light coating, and it's good so it won't wear out. And we're also going to go ahead and install some just on the tumbler where it rotates on the pin.